A major perk of being a minimalist is that my house can always be tidied up in about 15 minutes or less. Today, I want to share with you 5 habits that I practice as a minimalist that ensure my house is always well kept and that I don't spend my days endlessly cleaning up and tidying. The first minimalist habit is to audit your stuff often. When you're going about tidying or cleaning, take time to think through whether the space or the items that you're working through are worth the time to maintain. Recently, when I was cleaning up my living room, I realized that I am constantly putting these 2 smaller pillows back on the couch. Between my kids and the dogs, they just never seem to stay on the couch. And ultimately, I decided that constantly picking up these 2 pillows just wasn't worth my time. We have 2 larger ones that stay on the couch much better, so the smaller ones I decided to donate. And this is a strategy that I encourage you to use all the time. Take notice of the things that you are constantly having to do something with, whether that be pick up off the floor, whether that be fold, whether that be put back. All of these little things that you have to do numerous times a day, and really weigh whether or not having those things, having to take the time to maintain and organize and clean and just store those things is worth it. Because just like I decided that those small throw pillows just weren't worth my time, I found that more often than not, when I look and I really think about whether or not I want to keep these things, I always find that it is more beneficial for me to just let them go. The second minimalist habit is to reset the room before you leave it. This is a great way to make sure that the house never gets left untidy. So after you eat, immediately do your dishes. When you get up from the couch, fold the blanket and put it neatly back. When you wake up in the morning, make your bed. These little habits go such a long way in keeping your home in a state where it never feels overwhelming, and even better, if company shows up unannounced, it doesn't leave you feeling like you have to explain the state of your home. Not that you should have to anyway. The third minimalist habit is to do your laundry immediately. I've gotten into the habit of doing 1 load of laundry a day, and it has been totally instrumental in my laundry chore not feeling completely overwhelming. Folding and putting away the laundry as soon as the dryer is done, and then switching over the stuff from the washing machine to the dryer makes the chore of keeping up with laundry so much more manageable. So if this isn't something that you're doing, I highly encourage you to try it. The fourth minimalist habit is to do a quick bathroom wipe down every day. This is something that I actually learned from the Fly Lady cleaning method, but it was one of the best hacks to keeping a fresh bathroom. And I live with 3 boys, so if you know, you know. But every morning I take 1 minute to very quickly wipe down the counter, the sink, and the toilet. Now, I'm not talking about an in-depth clean here. This literally shouldn't take you any more than 1 to 2 minutes per bathroom. But with 3 boys, I can attest to how much cleaner my bathroom is with using this method than with doing the method of a deep clean once a week. The fifth and final minimalist habit is to keep flat surfaces clear with the rule known as the one-touch rule. The idea behind it is that you only touch an item 1 time. So instead of putting your dishes in the sink and then later having to go back and move them from the sink to the dishwasher, you just load them in the dishwasher the first time as soon as you're done with them. Instead of throwing down your jacket and your keys on the table, hang your jacket up immediately when you walk in and put your keys in their designated place. As a minimalist, this is a life-changing hack. It takes some getting used to, and honestly, at first, it kind of felt like a hassle, but once you become accustomed to it, you get back so much of your time because you're not doing trivial tasks numerous times. This also works wonders for keeping your flat surfaces clear of clutter, which we all know can help to lower our stress levels and enjoy our homes more. And it prevents us from having to spend our free time doing unnecessary work while also increasing our time to do things that are more meaningful. So long gone are my days of endless tidying and endless cleaning and getting to the end of my day and thinking, I didn't accomplish anything today of any kind of significant value. These 5 habits have helped me tremendously in keeping my home tidier, but also just freeing up so much time to do things that actually matter, that bring me joy and that bring me fulfillment. Because although having a tidy home is definitely something that I think that we all want to strive for, I think it's very easy to just spend your day endlessly tidying and cleaning, and when we get to the end of our lives, at least for me, I don't want to look back on my life and be so glad that I just spent my life cleaning and tidying my house. I want to look back on my life and think I was very intentional with how I lived, and because of that, I was able to do all of these things that I can look back on. So we need to remember that minimalism is really, at the end of the day, just a tool that gives us the ability to carve out things in our life that actually matter. It helps us to figure out what a meaningful life looks like for each of us. And once we get into the habit of using it, we stop wasting our time on things that ultimately just don't matter. So I encourage you to try out some of these habits for yourself if you are not already using them. If there are any habits you think that we could benefit from, I would love to hear those down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.